Well, check it out. I'm at the creek today, and this should be a really good water spot. Supposedly there was Revolutionary War history here or nearby. And there's a ford upstream, old ford crossing, and I want to go hit it up and see if we can find some relics. The whole entire creek here is bedrock on the bottom. I've been here 5 minutes. I just dug 2 stinking Lincolns, and so it's never been dug. I mean, there's signals everywhere. But if you search in these bedrock cracks, that's where all the heavy stuff's going to be. Well, the good stuff, at least. Water feels nice and great today. There's signals in here. That's a coin. Take my pinpointer, see if I can feel it. If not, I take my hand and I fan the sand away, and normally it's laying right on top of the bedrock. Now you attach your pinpointer to a rope so it don't float away. Oh, I feel it vibrating now. Let's go under and take a look at it. Put my goggles on real quick. I just dug all this out of the same hole. Somebody must have been throwing money in here off the bridge. I'm right below the bridge, so I might work my way upstream, get away from all the modern trash, but for now, this is what I'm finding. Modern pennies and bullet cases, but there has to be more. It's a pretty day, that's for sure. Water's nice and clear, and it's 90-something degrees. This is unreal. I mean, I've never found so many pennies in one spot. Watch this. Hear the pinpointer vibrate? Well, you can't hear it, but there's a penny right there in the bedrock crack. And I've been putting my hand down here, and I'd pick up 5 or 6 pennies at one time. Look at that. Look at all the pennies in my hand. Let's wash the sand away. Well, some of them are falling out, but they're just everywhere. Pennies. I've never seen so many pennies. This must be a swimming hole or something. When it floods, they come down in here and do it, or they've been throwing pennies off the bridge. I mean, they're just everywhere. Pennies. That's awesome. I'll probably find a bunch of pennies. Dude, that one looks like a wheat penny. No. Well, I'm going to keep on searching. If I find anything besides pennies, I got a good penny signal here. And I sweep the sand away with my hand and look down and check out what I see. I have a really good signal here, and I know it's pennies, but check it out. Hear that? That's the sound of pennies. It's right in that bedrock crack right there. It's filled in with sand and gravel. Put the pinpointer down in here. Oh yeah. There it is. There's one. 1 penny. I'm sure there's more in there. Let's keep looking. No, how's that? It's unreal how many pennies are in this creek here. I dug a deep hole here all the way down to the bedrock, and I pulled out all these pennies out of that hole. I just piled them up on the rock there, but you know, 30 pennies or something like that. But it's still, that's a lot of money from this creek here. Somebody must have robbed a bank or something and threw all the pennies off the bridge. But I'm about to go get some lunch, and I'm gonna walk upstream and see if I can find some older stuff. At least get away from the pennies, that'd be nice. But there's no trash. I haven't found any pop tabs, beer cans, or anything. It's just every signal I've got's been pennies. So that's weird. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I've only been at that spot 2 hours, and here's all the pennies I found. That's just unbelievable. A lot of pennies right there. It's over 100 for sure. I didn't count, but most of them are copper. I didn't see any wheat pennies in there. Some of them are zinc, but most of them are copper. And I've only been here 2 hours. When I get back, I'm going to walk upstream, and hopefully there won't be any more penny signals that far away from the bridge. Well, I'm back. I walked upstream. I'm looking for the old ford, and the water is really deep this way. It gets way steep and deeper. It's normally no deeper than 8 inches to a foot in the middle. I could try walking around the bank to get up there, but if I had my kayak with me, I could paddle up that way. Because way up that way around that bend is supposed to be where the old original ford was. There's something bubbling up in the water over there. Probably a snapping turtle. And there's just big old rocks on this part of the river. No bedrock. Some big fish right there. Look at them big bass. I don't know if you can see them. That one's a foot long. Can't see them. That one's over a foot long. It's probably 2 foot long. Big old bass. Good fishing spot. Not sure where they went, but there they are. I don't know if you can see them. Right there. You see it? Anyway, I'll get back to you later. Well, I've dug a bunch more pennies since last time. I'm using the Gray Ghost amphibian headphones. They're working pretty good. I got the volume at 7, but if you turn it up all the way to 10, you will actually get a little bit deeper, because the lower you turn it, the more fainter the deeper signals will be. But I can't stand it really loud, so I just keep it at 7. And but it's nice it has a volume control on it. It's a really good thing about it. And you have these extra drain holes in the bottom and the top, and in the little ear cuff here too you have drain holes so the water can come out. But they work great. And I found a jar right over here somewhere, which gets me thinking maybe somebody had a bunch of jars full of pennies and they threw them in the creek. Here it is. See? Little jar. Or cup, but you could have used it as a jar. Anyway, I think I'm going to check out another spot. I have another creek where old grist mill used to be. Actually, the grist mill's still there, so I'm going to check it out. Maybe I can find some more stuff. I checked on that side over there, and there's pennies over there as well. If I would have brought my kayak, I could have paddled down or upstream and maybe found a couple different spots. Here's the second spot I had in mind. It's kind of deep, about 4 foot right there. There is bedrock though. I checked all up in here. I got some iron signals, but nothing like, no good signals. I might just head on back to the house, and because I have a few more spots I really want to check out on the way home, so I guess I'll do that. They're water spots as well. And I'll come back here, that's for sure. Because if you follow this creek, probably like half a mile it leads to the river. And right where it leads to the river there was another old grist mill. And that would be another good spot as well.